14 confluences that suggested sells on AUDCHF to me. Let us begin. Confluence number 1. On AUDCHF, when I went up to the monthly time frame, and I only do this to get a sense of the direction. When I went up to the monthly time frame, I realized that ever since its inception, even as far back as 1981, it has been a bear market, consistently producing lower lows and lower highs. So we can say that it's a bear trend, but I'm looking at the fact that it's just not wanting to stop selling. Confluence number 2. Staying on the monthly time frame, I'm looking at a few things here. I'm looking at these highs being created and the way that the wicks are being thrown to the top side. Now, a lot of people ignore what this could mean. Now, we don't know for sure what it means. Nobody knows that, right? As much as somebody likes to play like they do know exactly what is happening, we don't know for sure what it means, but I can tell you what it suggests. Looking at these wicks being thrown, it suggests that price wants to go up, but is being constantly pushed back down. And you can see that because at certain points, this candle would have been all black. This candle would have been all black, all black, all black, and they're constantly being pushed back down. If we combine that with what is happening here on present day, before I took my entry, at one point, this candle would have been all black, testing this level here. This brings me to confluence number 3. This same level here, as we would have mentioned, would have been tested by this point here. Because at one point, because this candle would have been all black, we can consider price to have at least aimed for this area. And if price aimed for this area on the monthly time frame and been pushed all the way back down, what does that tell you? It tells you that price rejected this area. Confluence number 4. So on the weekly time frame, as we would have mentioned, this very same level would have been tested. And you can see that evident here. So on the weekly time frame, obviously 4 weeks make up a month. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can actually see where price started to proceed upwards towards this very same level. Because at one point, price would have broken this level and is now coming back to test it to see how valid this break is. And on the 4th week, you can actually see where price came down really aggressive and said, no, we don't like this level. We're going to actually go down. At least that's what it suggested to me. Confluence number 5. Looking at this current weekly candle as well. This weekly candle combined with the past 4 confluences that I have. This weekly candle is a bearish engulfing of the previous week and of the week even before that, if you pay attention close enough. That suggests that it not only retested and respected this level, but is now most likely going back in its overall trajectory, which again is bearish. Confluence number 6. Again, looking on the daily time frame, you can actually see where here on the daily time frame you have that rejection coming back in again. You have where all of a sudden price decided to start to push up. It broke above this level, broke impulse, broke above this level and is pushing really high, really fast, really far. And all of a sudden, it just lost all of that steam, all of that momentum. Why? What is significant about this level? It is because at one point, in my opinion, it has been broken and the level is going to be tested. If the level is going to be tested, if it fails, it is likely to follow suit back into the overall trajectory, which is bearish. Confluence number 7. Looking at the forward time frame, you can actually see those candles, what I spoke about, coming back in again, where price is throwing a lot of wicks to the high. And yes, there are wicks being thrown to the low, but the thing is, price is constantly overcoming these wicks. So you can see that this would have been overcome with this move. This would have overcome by this move. This would have been overcome by this move, and so on. But the wicks that are being thrown to the high are not being overcome. What do I mean by being overcome? It just so happens that when price creates a wick down here and rejects a level, when it gets back to that level, it's not being respected. It's being broken. Price creates a level here, price never gets back there. Price creates a level here, price never gets back there. So for me, this is a strong case for more sells. Confluence number 8. We have, and I think a lot of people may have missed this, but we have what seems to be a head and shoulders pattern. Now, by itself, I do not believe this to be a powerful pattern by itself. But when you combine, I have 8 confluences so far. When you combine the head and shoulders pattern with all of these different things coming in here. Oh yeah, absolutely. This is definitely an additional confluence to line up with what I saw originally, right? So and a lot of people, what they do is they sell at the neckline. So they would sell something like here, somewhere there, maybe they might sell when it breaks this. No. Going to confluence number 9, what do? I'm not waiting for price to break the neckline. I'm not waiting for price to break a certain level. What I want to see is price go into the momentum that I am favoring. And again, if we know what it is we're looking for, in this case is sells, I am waiting for price to actually go into sells, because I have a law, and I know you heard me repeat it before. Never go against the momentum unless a reversal is clear. In this case, if I were to try to sell at the neckline, I am actually selling against the momentum that is bullish. Because at that point, if I sell somewhere here, there's nothing confirming to me that it is still very much bearish. It's actually at this point, it would be bullish still. Confluence number 10 on the hourly candle, on the hourly time frame, you have that candle pattern coming in again, where price again would have tested a certain level and rejected it. Beautiful. 10 confluences, 10 things as of this point, suggesting to me that a case for sells is being made. And I say, you know what? It actually seems to be like, yes, there is a possibility. Confluence number 11. This candle here closing is now not only a bearish engulfing of the previous candle, but it's a bearish engulfing of a rejecting candle off of this level. I was like, oh no, I'm not missing this. I am not missing this. So because now, yes, I could say that price would have been rejecting off of this low here, but all of these signs now kind of overcome this. What a lot of people would say is, but Brandon, this here suggests rejection to the downside, which suggests that it could be going up. And you'll be right. But that's the thing. That's why I'm waiting for all of this momentum to come in. All of this momentum coupled with 11 different confluences to suggest to me that it might sell. This one thing that suggests buys is not something that I'm worried about, at least not as of right now. Confluence number 12. This actually plays an important role in the sell, and I'll tell you why. Because if now this is an area where it is going to buy from, in my opinion, if we come back to the law, which is to never go against the momentum unless a reversal is clear. If the momentum now is bearish, it's selling, and this is to buy, it would have to probably create a W pattern to create that reversal. And if it has to create that W pattern to create that reversal, and price is right here right now, it would make sense before it even buys that it get back to this level right here to buy off of the low. And because it's not on the low right now, it makes sense at the very least to sell to this level. Confluence number 13. Again, the candles are suggesting at this point rejection to this level, and price is definitely saying, yes, you should sell, you should sell, you should sell. And for me, the way I saw it, I was like, I have what, 14 confluences telling me, 14 different things telling me that I should be looking for sells. Oh yeah. I am in a heartbeat. I was looking for an opportunity. Confluence number 14. The next candle played out, and it was somewhere around here. No, sorry, it was somewhere around here. I ended up selling it 679, so somewhere around here. And why would I do this? Let me just unhide the position. I'll tell you exactly where I sold it. Right, there you go. So it is this candle itself. Now, why would I have sold this candle? Because once I saw price come up and then reject again, because you can see this. You can see at one point this candle would have been all black. Once I see price come up and start to push back down, I'm like, yeah. 15 things that tell me sell. Yeah. That's it. Sells. So at the very least, I am aiming for this low. At the very least. And then I sold. I put my stop loss above this level, but it wasn't just above here. I was watching this. So I said, just for safety, I'll go above these two things. And the stop loss in this case was about almost 15 pips. It was about 14 pips. And then the trade began. giving me a little bit of drawdown, nothing to talk about. And then after a few hours or so, it targeted the very level that I said it would likely target. Not a confluence, but progress. So this would be the day after I held overnight, and I'll just go straight to the live market. And this is essentially where I ended the trade this morning. This is present day. So today is the 26th of June. And that's literally today, the 26th of June. I closed it right here. That's over 100 pips profit. This is a 1 to 7 risk to reward given what my stop loss is and given what my take profit is. I am happy with this. It basically gave me a 1 to 7. I want this to sink in. Look at how many things that I had telling me that I should sell this particular pair. When you're looking for sells on a pair, you're looking for buys on a pair. The more things that align with what you're looking for, the better it is for you. It's not that you know what is going to happen, but it's that everything just makes sense. And the more comfortable you are with seeing what it is you're seeing and having the ability to actually take that sell, oh yeah, absolutely. You should absolutely take it the more confluences you have, right? And I'm not saying 15 is the minimum. It could be 20, it could be 30, it could be 100. But the more you have, the better of a case it is for you to take that trade. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know if you want to see more like this. Subscribe so you don't miss, and comment if you have any questions. See you in the next one, guys.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy, and silently, it could build and build until you finally see. Whoa.